the El Paso del Norte International Bridge in El Paso, among the busiest U.S.-Mexico border crossings before the pandemic, with some 10 million people typically entering the United States from the south every year. With pandemic restrictions in place since spring, the numbers this year are down.
I think it will be more crowded, to be honest with you. Right now, there's a lot of people that cannot pass, I guess for shopping purposes. There are more essential people that need to pass often.
But some don't see much obvious change and believe enforcement has been lax.
No, a lot of people just came here to, buy stuff and go back, and sometimes even beer and bring it back to Mexico,
Benjamin is a truck driver, and his family were taking a lot of groceries to cross the border and visit their relatives in Juarez City. He said he didn't see any differences between now and then.
No, I think it's the same. I think nothing changed. Like the bridge line is still the same line. 2 hours line. Look, it's the same. I don't think any difference. They put restrictions on the border, not to come if.
That is Paso del Norte International Bridge linking city of Juarez in Mexico and El Paso in the United States. It's been more than half a year since the travel restriction between US, Canada, and Mexico went effective, but there are still people and cars, many of them waiting in lines. But the border officers told us, even though it's still way less than it before the pandemic.
The restrictions are often not strictly enforced on the Mexican side, but according to data from the U.S. Bureau of Transportation Statistics, crossings into the U.S. through September are down by more than 50% this year. Wait times remain long because customs closed more lanes amid the pandemic restrictions. Businesses that depend on Mexican customers are feeling the strain.
All the people who live there in Juarez, actually they come to buy here. Right now we don't have so much affluence of customers here, so all the business are getting down. Actually, we are just working 30 hours per week. I think all the business are in the same.
Jonathan was right. All the shop owners we talked to said their businesses were hurting. Some told us they rarely had customers after 4 p.m. Without shoppers, they had little choice than to close their doors.
Antes de la pandemia había bastantes, ¿cómo se dice? Compradores. Y ahora en la pandemia no ha habido tanto. Se ha bajado mucho la venta. Entonces a nosotros sí nos ha afectado porque pues necesitamos tener menos días y conforme a eso pues vamos perdiendo salario.
Because of the pandemic, border business in both El Paso and Juarez has been hit. And with global coronavirus cases again surging, it's hard to predict when officials will normalize border crossings, or when any semblance of normal life will return to this border region. Xu Dezhi, CGTN, El Paso, Texas.